Greetings, dear ones. I'm Kryon. Come a little closer. Come a little closer to that beautiful realization that in this meditation that was just presented to you, that's what light workers do. They spread light. There are so many ways that this is doable and possible. And part of that is learning about who you are. Are you that kind of a human being who is a piece of a grander spiritual structure? The answer is yes. Perhaps this is why you are watching this program. To understand finally that you matter, that you count, not just with others, not just on this planet, not just a phrase, but to the scheme of spirituality for the very universe. You are a piece of the Creator. This has been told to you by master after master. It's in many scriptures that God created you in the image of God. And what that means is that there is a piece of you in that image, which is love. And that you carry around with you while you're here, not just on the other side of the veil. The Circle of 12 is a meditation, experiential exercise of visualization. And it's meant to take you to a place, if you wish to call it that is multidimensional. Now, multidimensional places are not really places. Places are an identification in 3D of where you are, where you stand, where you sit. So we're going to take you beyond that by crossing a bridge. It's a metaphoric bridge, a visualized bridge that represents taking you from the known to the unknown. So I'm going to ask you to come with me yet again right now. Take my hand. We cross this bridge together into the land of your soul. We go through a mist which obfuscates or hides to all of you in 3D of what that would be on the other side of this beautiful metaphoric bridge, this connection. And here you are suddenly in that which is your soul, a place you've spent so many eons in. You know this place far better than you know Earth. This is your real home, dear ones. Every human has a soul. This is acknowledged almost universally on the planet. A bigger you exists. Some of you say, well, I've been taught it's only when I die that I get to experience that bigger me. Dear ones, this is the shift. This is the time of mastery. This is the time when we're telling you that all that is here in your soul is also possible while on earth. You go through a door, a portal perhaps, a door that goes from one energy to another, and the energy for today is one we're going to experience every single week of the 4 teaching weeks of this month. There is nothing to see here. You go through the door and there's no theater, not really a stage. It's just where you are at the moment. Are you standing on wood, on metal, on dirt, on grass? Stand wherever you want to, but approaching you now is a beautiful golden figure. Now we stop for a moment. This Circle of 12, for all of this time, the years that we have been doing this very thing, has featured occasionally a golden figure who comes to meet you. An angelic form. And sometimes this angelic form takes your breath away to the extent that you're on your knees, gasping, because it is so sacred and so beautiful and so majestic and so big and so gold. Not today. This particular angelic being looks just like you. It's the same size as you are. You'll see why in a moment. This beautiful angelic being, although it has no gender, it looks today like it might, because it looks like you. And there is a reason. And it is smiling at you, and it greets you, doesn't touch you yet, and welcomes you to the area. Welcome home. And if you had to have a reason for this golden figure today, I would say it's this. It is the first attribute of mastery being taught through emulation. You'll see what I mean in a moment. Today and all the other weeks, you're going to put on the master suit. And this gold one, this is your higher self. This is where mastery would come from, both on earth and here. You might say it's your superhuman suit. It's your mastery suit. And right away, this golden figure says, do I have permission? And you say, permission to what? To be you today, right now. Of course, that's why you're here watching this. And you say, of course. And instantly, you're putting on the suit of this gold one. The gold one is the suit. And you stand there, and you realize the gold one is now within you, passed right into you, and you are seeing out of the eyes of your own higher self. Mastery personified. You are a master today. That's superhuman. And the reason is because you're going to practice mastery in this area that you have come to on this day, the Circle of 12. And now you can walk anywhere and be safe. And today's lesson is safety from turmoil. That is a very, very carefully selected word. Safety from turmoil. Because, dear ones, the turmoil in your life is dangerous. It creates fear. It shortens your life. It creates you doing things that you might not do otherwise, finding yourself in situations that are less than magnificent. What if putting on this suit lets you walk right into the most tumultuous things that you've ever experienced? Can you go back when you were in turmoil? Can you relive that just for a moment in this suit where nothing would touch you, where you could move through it without the suffering, without that which is so hurtful? Can you right now consider yourself walking right into a stressful situation? You can see it. It's all for you. You know what stresses you out. For some, it would be walking into a family meeting and talking about politics, where you get to see yelling, and you feel it in your heart, and you realize this is not love. Well, some of you are put into those situations, whether you want them or not, and bang, you're there. So imagine yourself walking into that, or something similar that has happened to you that is stressful and tumultuous for you, and standing there untouched, unfazed, with beauty all around you, watching it happen and knowing what to say that is helpful, that has grace, and that is kind, without taking sides and yet being part of the conversation. I will tell you, this is you practicing mastery. The next step is to remember that and do it in real life. It is possible. Here's another one. Imagine something unthinkable that causes you the hurt of the heart right now. Loss of love, perhaps. What would that be like? Loss of your job, perhaps. What would that be like right now for you? And imagine that you are unaffected. Because what you know is that on the other side of that situation, there is sunshine. There is solution. There is solution even if someone passes that is important to you. The solution of the turmoil is understanding the magnificence of a system, that they're not gone at all. And you miss them, but they're not gone. The essence of the one who has passed is still there. You can't see it in 3D, but it's there. You'll know that the next time you're in your soul, having passed over, looking back at those who are missing you. Oh, the system is one of love, dear ones, and it's beautiful. This is your mastery suit. This is the one you're going to put on every single circle of 12 this month. What a time. I want you to sit and practice this. Don't go away with the end of this program. What else can you think of in the visualization that you might have where you can walk into situations and not only are you unaffected, but you can start working with those who are in trouble by what you would say, in your peacefulness, in the light that you carry, that they could see that you're wise. And through that, they would start to change. It's the next step of mastery. The first element, the first attribute of the 4 of mastery is mastery seeks peace during turmoil. And that is the suit that you're wearing today. I'm crying in love with you all. Stay, and be that superhuman in any situation you can imagine. And so it is.